happening, everybody? You are back with TheReal PG, and today we're going to be taking a look at the Prizepicks NBA Wednesday, October the 19th slate. So there's a lot of plays, there's a lot of games today. Before we get going, though, if I could remind you guys to please like and subscribe to the channel, and make sure to check out the free Discord. The link is in the description. Plenty of good information, extra plays, and plenty of sharp people that are more than willing to help. So if you're struggling or you just want a little bit of a team to reference with, the Discord is the place to be. With that being said, let's get on with the plays, guys. So I was only able to keep track of 10 on my Pinnacle app, so I have more than 10 plays, but I'm going to get through as many as I can here without this video being like an hour long. So we've got first one, let's just get going, I guess. Miles Turner. Miles Turner. First play I'm liking on Miles Turner is the over 2.5 blocks and steals, as well as the over 12.5 points. I like both of those plays. Let's take a look. Miles Turner. Over 12.5 points is a minus 154 to the over, plus 117 to the under. All the lines that I selected today have insane value because there are so many good plays. You can cherry pick like that. So again, minus 154 on the over 12.5 points, minus 150 on the over 2.5 steals and blocks, and then you could also add in the over 20.5 points, rebounds, and assists at the over at minus 145, under coming in at plus 109. All three of those picks seem to be very good plays per Vegas. Again, this is early in the season and a lot of unpredictability, and there's no baseline, so you got to remember it's a lot of gamble early on, so all you can do is base your plays off preseason and the lines and read into them the best you can. So that's what I got from Miles Turner. Next, we're going to stay in this game, Bradley Beal. Got two plays for you. Bradley Beal over 22.5 points at a minus 145. The under comes in at a plus 109. Bradley Beal's PRA to the over at minus 134 at over 32.5, and the under comes in at plus 102. All right, moving on to the next game. And that's not where I was trying to get to, but that's all right. So we'll go from where we're at here, and we'll just check it off on my list, I guess. Where did I miss? Sorry, guys. Where did I miss this play, though? Because I like this one. Anyway, okay. So I like the Tyrese Halliburton over his points, over the 15.5. Let me go back to the first game. I don't know how I missed him in there. Tyrese, I didn't go far enough, that's why. Tyrese Halliburton, minus 147 over 15.5 points. The under is at plus 111, so I like that play a lot. If you have interest, you could look at the PRA over 29.5, but I prefer just the points. All right, back to where we were. Next, what I've got for you, we gonna go down to Mr. Jaden Ivey, and we're gonna look at his over 10.5 points at a minus 151 here, guys. minus 151 to the over, plus 115 to the under. So that is a play I like a lot. Next, just stay right in this game with Wendell Carter. Got 2 plays, over 2.5 assists at a minus 158 to the over, and over 9.5 rebounds at a minus 143 to the over, plus 107 to the under. Both plays I like an awful lot. Next. I missed one in this game. We're going to be staying in this game, I guess. We're going to go to Saddiq Bey. Saddiq Bey, I have one play for you. I like his over 2.5 3-pointers at a minus 157 on the over, plus 117 to the under. I think we've seen Saddiq Bey's ability to shoot threes in the past, and a 2.5 is just a real low number for the amount he takes per game. So that one I think you can lock in pretty safely. All right. Okay. Move down to this next game. First player we're going to be looking at in this game is Steven Adams. And we are going to be looking ahead at his rebound prop. Steven Adams is a minus 149 to go over 8.5 rebounds on Prizepicks. So that is one that I like a lot. Let's see. Next on the list, we have Ben Simmons. So we will go into that game. And for Ben Simmons, I like his rebounds and assists as well as his PRA. So his PRA is at a 23.5, and his rebounds and assists is at a 14.5. So let's take a peek at his PRA is at a minus 148 to the over, plus 111 to the under on the 23.5. I like that play an awful lot. And if you do the math on the rebounds and assist part, he's minus 206 to the over 6.5 assist, and he's minus 140 over 6.5 rebounds. So pretty sure 14.5 gets there. That is what I've got for Ben Simmons for you guys. So personally, I like the PRA. So we'll just leave that in there, but we can do PRA or rebounds and assists, whatever you guys like. Next, we're going to be going down to Zion, and we're going to be taking a look at him. So for Zion, I have over on his 19.5 points. And if we drop into this game and we look at Zion's points, it's a minus 143 to the over 19.5 and a plus 108 to the under. I also do not mind his PRA at over 27.5 at a minus 139, and the under is plus 104. That minus 139 and minus 143 for Zion are a couple of the least valued lines I selected. And at those numbers, that's pretty good value given the position on the slate. You know, like minus 170s are like kind of best end value, and the worst end value I'm selecting here is in this 140 area. So I wouldn't be hesitant to either of these, despite them being a little lower value lines than the rest. I think we all know Zion is capable of being just an absolute beast out there. So that is what I'm willing to roll with for him. Next, we are going to scoot into the different game and take a look at Freddie Van Vliet. And for Fred, I like his over 2.5 3-pointers made. So if we look at Fred Van Vliet's over 2.5 3-pointers made, Fred Van Vliet, 2-pointers made. Okay, over 2.5 3-point field goals made is a minus 145 to the over, plus 109 to the under. So that is another pretty solid line. And we know that Freddie can definitely drop more than 3 threes in a game with ease. Probably can drop more than 3.5 with ease. So I like that play a lot as well. We're going to stay in that game, and we're going to go down to his buddy old pal Scotty Barnes. And with Scotty, we're going to be taking a look at his rebounds prop. And so he is at the 7.5 rebounds. I am taking to the over, as always. Over 7.5 rebounds is at a minus 151 and plus 113 to the under. So this is one of the better value lines out there tonight. Scotty going over 7.5 rebounds. So yes, that is still at 7.5. I still like it. That is a play that you can lock on in there. 7.5 rebounds to the over for Scotty Barnes. Next, let's head to the Bulls game. And Chicago Bulls. I got 2 plays in this game. Oh, I actually only have 1 play in this game. So let's scroll down, Mr. Ayo DeSanmu. Let's go. I have him for the 1.5 turnovers I like at minus 141 to the over. So let's pull up Ayo and his 1.5 turnovers. I like that a lot. He's been turning the ball over in preseason play left and right, so that is a play that I'm going to be high on tonight. That is it for the Bulls game. And let's slide down to the last game of the night that I could find on Prizepicks. As of right now, I'm not sure why that was the case, really. But they kind of just stopped putting props up after that point, from what I could see at least. So, yeah, I'm in the wrong game. So, yeah. Got a couple more plays, guys. Hang in there. So, okay, we're sticking in this game, just going to the other side. So, we got Bam Adebayo. I'm looking at his over points, and he's at 17.5 at a minus 146 to the over. So here he is at 17.5 still. The line is still good. The over, again, like I said, is at a minus 146, under to the plus 113. Another great line. Another great prop. Bam Adebayo over 17.5 points. And the very last prop, there was 2 for the Bulls, is Mr. DeMar DeRozan. And the prop we'll be looking at for DeRozan tonight is his points prop. This is probably my least favorite of all the lines I've given to you guys, but we got DeRozan at over 26.5 at the minus 135. Under comes in at a plus 103. So this one's a little more towards the coin flip side of it, but it's still pretty heavily juiced at the same time. Let's make sure DeRozan is still at 26.5 on here. And he is. So, again, least favorite line I think I've selected, but I do think he gets there. Even it is a tough matchup with Miami. So, take it or leave it with that one. But since I couldn't get all the plays on there, we'll quickly recap them. We got Miles Turner over 2.5 blocks and steals, and Miles Turner over his points, Miles Turner over PRA. We got Bradley Beal over his points, Bradley Beal over PRA. Got Tyrese Halliburton over his points. Jaden Ivey over points. Wendell Carter over assist and over his rebounds. Sadiq Bey over his three-pointers. Steven Adams over his rebounds. Ben Simmons over his rebounds as well as Ben Simmons over rebounds and assists as well as over his PRA. We got Zion Williamson over points. Fred VanVleet over 2.5 3-pointers. Scotty Barnes over his rebounds. Ayo Dosunmu over 1.5 turnovers. Bam Adebayo over his points. And DeMar DeRozan over his points. So that is what I've got for you guys for the NBA today. It was a long one. Thank you for sticking around. If you stuck around, if you're tailing any of these picks, I wish you the best of luck. Again, basketball is going to be tough in the beginning because we don't have that baseline yet, guys. So ease in. I told you guys this last night, too. I did the exact opposite, and I got hammered. So tonight, I will be easing into the NBA. With that being said, good luck, guys. Until the next time, peace.